Welcome to my channel. This is Clarity Empress, the Empress of Clarity, here to do a collective energy reading for my Clarity Empress Collective. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if the reading resonates with you. All right, let's go, y'all. Spirit, give me a message for my collective, please. What do they need to know? We got grief. Oh, boy. Oops. What was that? Indecision. Somebody's grieving over the fact that they're in excuse me, I can't even get it out. In indecision. Spirit. Oh, surrender. I can release my need to control. Somebody's releasing something. Oh, that's two cards. I'll take them. Imagination and love. Somebody's led by their somebody's okay. Way to clear it up, Spirit. So somebody has been stuck in the grief of an ending of some sort of death in their life. They've been in indecision as far as like how to move forward, what to release, what to let go. Somebody could be just holding on to a dead situation. But Spirit said in the hidden energy, they're starting to surrender. Somebody is like, you know what? There's nothing else I can do but surrender. This person though is in their head, right? I got imagination. And then love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. But worry is the overall energy. That's coupled with the grief. So somebody's worried that they didn't make a decision when they should have made a decision, or they're worried. I'm going to clarify. They're worried. Somebody's in worry energy. And I honestly feel like they have been succumbing to that worry. So this is creating tension. This person could be having pains in their neck, not eating well. Their stomach could be a little off, not getting enough sleep. Somebody could be surrendering to worry and the grief. And the reason why it's giving me that energy, when I look at surrender looks like a distorted cell. It doesn't look like a good surrender, like I'm going to let it flow. It's like I surrender, meaning I lost courage. I lost my hope. I don't think all is lost, though, because the likely outcome is love. I feel like love is going to overcome and overwhelm and win the day. You know what I mean? For whatever the situation, love will win. Love is winning because that's the likely outcome. Somebody's in their head over this solar situation with imagination. But I feel like even though they're in their head, it's like they have big dreams. They're imagining the good parts. That's why love will overcome, because somebody's trying to stay positive even in a situation that's got them feeling a little, not a little, a bit sad, you know? Tell me about grief, Spirit. What are they grieving over? Oh, somebody's been getting consequences. Discipline. Discipline. It says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Somebody was lacking confidence. That's what they're grieving. They lack confidence. They didn't feel like they were enough. Yep. Indecisions and doubt. Oh, so somebody was in the doubt and indecision. They wouldn't make a decision because they doubted. They wouldn't trust in their intuition. It says, I released the need to know all the answers. They weren't trusting in the signs that spirit gives them. They weren't trusting their intuition, their gut. Yeah, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Somebody was not trusting what they knew. Tell me about surrender. What are they surrendering to, Spirit? To trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Somebody, they gotta release this worry. Imagination. Tell me about Spirit. Pride. Oh, somebody was picturing themselves in a better position than they are in. You know, it's kind of like somebody was forecasting what they thought their life should be like, and it had them in a spirit said delusion, because this is pride and ego. So this is somebody, their ego is, it precedes them. You know, spirit said this is somebody who they think highly of themselves, but they don't. It's like somebody who walks with that mask of pride, but really has a lot of insecurities. This is somebody who wants to be put on a pedestal kind of energy. Or any little thing, any little piece of attention puts them on a pedestal. That's what I'm getting. It's like pride and ego. It's like, I don't know. This is also somebody that they want to look good in front of everybody. You know what I mean? Tell me more, Spirit. Patience. Love and patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. I commit to practice to seeing good. Something's about to turn around. Whatever this pride, ego, indecision, not feeling like enough, not following your intuition, all of that's about to die down. Somebody is in the process of learning how to trust and surrender. But their challenge has been their pride and ego and staying in their head. Bottom of the deck, yeah, perseverance. Somebody's got to persevere over this worry energy. It's kind of like it's time to let it go. It's time to move past all the worries. Um, I'm bugging out because where the heck is that little deck that I literally just had? Like I literally, like it's in my face and I don't see it. Oh, because I could. I hit it, y'all. Oops. Excuse me. Ugh, these damn cards are slippery. So let's get some playing cards on this spirit. Give me one more shuffle. All right, Spirit, tell me about this discipline and regret for my collective. One at a time. Says broken home, money problems, unhappy, no support. This is Ten of Pentacles in reverse. That's what somebody's grieving over. That this is a loss of family, no support from the family. Poor somebody is in poverty or maybe losing things, losing money, dripping money, people taking money, that kind of energy. That's the energy somebody's grieving that. And this could be this could be that spirit is teaching a person a lesson about disciplining themselves. Tell me more. Tell me more. What is that? Lies. So this is Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, okay, so somebody had a lot of doubt and indecision because they were lied to. You know, and I feel like they were lied to with this family situation that's causing them to lose money. Somebody suffered a lot because of lies, or is suffering a lot because of lies. Five of coins. And yeah, impoverished, out in the cold, disappointed, orphaned, and left out. Spirit said you could trust what you see. If you feel left out, this person could be a scapegoat in the family, a black sheep, you know, somebody who is constantly blamed. not invited to the party kind of energy. They may not even have done anything, but if you're a scapegoat, it's because that's where you are on the pecking order in your family. For example, like if in a real farm, there's a chicken that becomes pecked by the rooster, and the other chickens peck that person, or peck not that person, but peck that chicken because that's where they literally are on the pecking order. Like, you are the one we decide to abuse. This is what somebody is going through, and they feel out in the cold. They feel orphaned. They feel left out, and they feel like they're lacking. That's where the impoverished energy comes in. They could be lacking money, or they could be lacking nourishment, nurturing, attention, and love. And this family situation is broken home. Tell me what, spirit. One at a time. Wow. So the challenge and the lesson is realizing I can let go and let God, no longer stuck. Eight of Swords in reverse energy. This is somebody, the challenge is to release themselves from this stagnant energy. Um, that is what they're learning right now. But I feel like it's still daunting because they're staying in grief and indecision a little bit longer than they probably need to. It's like knowing the lesson and really learning the lessons are two different things. I could sit in a class and you could teach me a bunch of formulas. That don't mean, and I could practice a formula when I see it. Don't mean I retained it. Don't mean I held on to it. Don't mean that I'm going to pass that test when it comes to giving me the test. And somebody is starting to realize they need more time. They need more patience. They need more love in their life to get unstuck. Tell me more, spirit. Ooh, somebody was crying over spilt milk, regret, disappointed, and feeling victimized. This is an abuse situation, emotional abuse. Bottom of the deck, let me see. I can't let the past go. Peter Pan syndrome, don't want to grow up. Somebody is trying to hold on to their childhood, trying to hold on to they're trying to hold on to things that don't serve them. This is somebody who don't want to grow up. Now, I promise you, all these cards are not negative as far as the reversals. Like, for example, it says childhood, reconciliation, memories, nostalgia. That's not what's coming up. This is, I don't want to let it go, but I should, stuck and stagnant. So this is what they're learning is that they got to let it go. They don't know, they no longer need to be stuck. This five of coins, it says relief, getting better, change, new job or business, but it's not coming that way. So somebody is steeped in the family dynamic and they just not ready to let it go. Somebody needs a little love, a little patience, maybe a whole lot of love, a whole lot of patience, but there's still somebody's still crying over spilt milk. It's kind of like, I gotta let it go, but I'm not ready. I know I need to let this go, but I don't want to. It still hurts. So this means that the person does need more love, patience. They need nurturing. They need to heal. They need to work on their healing so that they're not wallowing in all this grief and doubts and indecision and worry. And so they can persevere. So yeah, somebody needs some loving and attention, but I feel like they need to start with themselves. They really need to go within. They need to heal. Tell me more about pride, ego, and no longer stuck. Investment, long time, seed sold, divine time, and patience. So, Spirit is basically saying that if they reinvest in themselves to start healing in divine time, and things will start to get better. The souls they see, so the seeds they sow. So if they were doing positive things, they're going to get positive results. If they're doing low vibrational things, they're going to get low vibrational results. It's all what they put into the situation is what they're going to get. Um, but that's what they're going to get out of themselves. The broken home has already happened. The grief has already occurred. The lies have already been told and found out. The poverty, the disappointment, the feeling left out, all of that's happening in real time. But this person still can't let go. So this person is similar to the divine masculine reading that we had the other day, yesterday, because it is given somebody fantasizes with imagination that things can be different and they can be proud of this family. But that's not what this is given. Tell me more about crying over spilled milk. The reality and the realization of everything is starting to settle in. Independent, self-sufficient, not needy, good on their own, and abundant. So this is what Spirit is saying, that this person is most likely going to come to the conclusion. They may brood a bit over this situation and they may have their moments, but the moments are not permanent. That this person is going to seek their independence from this broken home situation. Um, they're going to become more self-sufficient. They're not going to need this broken family. They're going to be good on their own and they will be abundant. So this person is they're taking the steps necessary to alleviate themselves from this whole dynamic, the lies and the drama. But at the same time, they are still experiencing their feelings. It's kind of like somebody is allowing themselves to feel, not just heal, to feel. And that allowing themselves to feel, because this could have been somebody closed off emotionally, is going to help them heal. That's where the love and the patience comes from for themselves. They got to allow themselves to feel these emotions in their body and decide that they don't want that anymore, and then decide for themselves what are they going to do to heal it. Tell me more, Spirit. Whoa, too many. One at a time. Please and thank you. Yeah, so this person was ruminating. It says stressing up all night, dark night of the soul. Somebody went through a dark night of the soul because of this situation. It makes sense. Somebody, your family lied to you. Uh, things are broken and unsafe for you. You would definitely go through a dark night of the soul. You probably already have if you're listening to this. Tell me more, Spirit. So new beginning, take action. Oh, okay. So we got, okay. So Spirit said, you know who lied. You know the truth now. You were in this indecision, but Spirit said you got a new beginning, so you got to take action. That's the Ace of Wands. You can't sit in this indecision. You can't sit in, oh wow, they lied to me. You can't sit there. Spirit said you gotta take action. What are you gonna do about it? That's what the Spirit said. Okay, you sad, you depressed. What are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna let that take over? It looks like no. The answer is no. So what are you gonna do about it? Okay. Yes. So, okay. To clarify the bad parent, the grief, and the discipline issue, it says liar, need, bad parent, codependent, can't keep money. This is the Queen of Coins and reverse energy with the Queen of Diamonds. Bottom of the deck, homeless. Wow. Four Wands energy in the reverse. Broke up, lack of stability. So this is what somebody's worrying about, going homeless. They think if they leave this Queen of Pentacles that they're going to end up homeless. And maybe that's what this person has said or maybe demonstrated to them. But it's lies. It's all lies. Spirit said you have a new beginning. Just take action. You might feel out in the cold or disappointed, orphan. Maybe you don't have anywhere to go. But ruminating and stressing all day is not helping you. But going through your dark night of soul, meaning allowing yourself to feel this so that you don't want to feel it again, working through your problems and your issues in whatever way that feels safe and effective for you is the way to go. If it means that you're in the dark night of the soul temporarily, go with it so that you can see yourself out of that. It said investment long time, seed soul divine time. It's something that you invested in the past is going to fruit for you. Yeah. And it'll help you unstick yourself from all of this because where you're going to is love, patience, and independence. You may cry some days. You still may feel like a victim at times, but ultimately love, patience, and understanding. That's what's going to happen. There is some worry overshadowing your life, because somebody's fearing what is about to happen with this unstable home. What is this stress going to do to the home? Is it going to destabilize that person? And are they're starting to feel like they're about to be homeless, like they don't know what tomorrow is going to bring or how much time they got in the home that they're in, and they're a little stuck because it's nostalgia. It's like somebody sitting in their room looking at all the things that they need to pack to leave, trying to decide what to keep, what's more important, but not wanting to get rid of anything. That's why you ended indecision and doubt. Maybe there's some doubt it'll happen, or maybe somebody lied to you and said, "No, we ain't gonna get tossed out. It'll be all right." That's a lie. Spirit said you gotta take action now. So if you have a situation where your home is breaking up, it feels unstable, you got an eviction looming, and somebody is saying, no, it's not gonna happen. Yes, it is. If you've seen paperwork and proof, because Spirit said you done seen proof, you know that was somebody lying, and they trying to cast doubt so you won't decide. But this person will leave you stuck in the house or your stuff locked up in the house while they done moved on. They done got their backup plan and your stuff is in within the eviction waiting to be thrown out. Spirit said, don't, you've been there before. Don't allow that to happen. I don't know where that came from. So if you've been here before, maybe you moved around a lot, but don't allow your stuff to be kept away from you. Pack, put it up, send it somewhere, take it somewhere where it's stable, because this is a homeless situation waiting to happen. It is waiting to happen. It's a very unhappy, not happy. It's not. It's a really unhealthy situation, I would say. Wow. Spirit is trying to get you to become independent, self-sufficient, not needy, not codependent on this Queen of Pentacles in reverse situation. And then you will find your abundance. So, you know, a lot of people see codependency as like shame. It's shameful. Or people will tell you, oh, you're going to need this person. You're going to need that person. That's what I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is saying. Like, blaming, right? That's what causes this victimized feeling disappointed. But there are situations that if they carry that vibration of love and patience, they can create a interdependent situation. And what is interdependence? Interdependence is when everybody's working together for the common good. You got a job, I got a job. We got bills. We pay the bills. We buy food. We live. We survive and we thrive together. But codependency is a little bit more heavy. It's a burden for a lot of people because if you're codependent, that's like you're taking care of somebody that can't take care of themselves. Or you provide something for someone that they can't provide for themselves. So it could be emotional stability. It could be financial stability. It could be mental stability, meaning you juggle a lot for that person. You keep everybody on task, or you're the shoulder that they cry on, or they rely on you for their emotional regulation. That's codependent, even if it's not financial, but it could be enmeshed with all of those things. And that could make it very unhealthy. But interdependence allows you to maintain your own autonomy. And I'll give you an example. When I was in my early 20s, I had already lived on my own in another state, and I came back home, and I just needed to stay, just, get on my feet. So when I came back home to my mom's house, I made sure to maintain my interdependence by paying her a rent. I offered the rent. She didn't ask for it. I offered it. Did she need it? Possibly not. But I offered it because I needed to contribute to the house. I'd already been on my own. I had already been separated from the home, practicing adulthood at some point. So I felt it was only right to give back. And then that way, no one can say, well, I wasn't contributing. I'm just living off of somebody, or I'm codependent on somebody. Nope. I wanted to maintain interdependence, so I contributed the best way I could. It wasn't a whole lot of money, but it was better than me saying, all right, I want to come home and just live off of people. I just didn't feel like that was right. So I offered and I gave and she accepted and it worked out. And then when it was time for me to move on, I was prepared. I had a couple dollars saved. I was able to do what I needed to do when it was time for me to gain my independence, excuse me. This codependent person who can't keep money as a liar and very needy, and it says bad parent, is not going to allow someone to be independent. Someone has to take action for their new beginning to become self-sufficient. That's not going to happen with that person. You have to take it by force. And I don't mean physical altercations. I mean like seriously, plot and plan, because you got to plan around a liar. This is not going to be easy for somebody to do because they're battling their emotions at the same time. They're going through the dark night of the soul. And they may be ruminating and stressed up all at the same time. This is a lot. It's a lot to unpack, and they're having a hard time letting go. I feel like this person, whoever this person is, they need to start giving some stuff away that they really don't need. Like if it's junk, just you can't take it where you're going, or you don't really need it. And if you think about it, if you really imagine 10 years down the line, 5 years down the line, do I really need this item? Is it worth money? Does it have value? Does it increase in value, or is it depleting in value? I would just say, you know what, it's time to pack it up. You know what, and I know I gotta do this too. I gotta continue. I always have to do this. But what's some people called? The people that go into people's houses that hoard. I don't know what you call those people because I won't watch that show. That show is just a little traumatizing to watch. But they help the people when it's time to move on and let go by separating things in piles. Things that you need, things that you no longer need and you can throw away, and things that you can give away or sell, right? So there's three different piles. I need this. This is a requirement if it's a part of your business, or if it's like, I don't know, bed linen, sheets, stuff like that. Whatever you need, you keep. That's a pile you keep. Whatever you need to throw away is junk. It has served no purpose. Maybe it has nostalgia value, but it won't have any value to anybody else. And trashing it won't hurt me. Put it in the trash. And then here's something that someone else might find of value. I could put it in. I could either give it away, or I could hold a rummage sale and sell it, or put it in, give it to Salvation Army, something like that, right? Donate it in some way. That's what someone needs to do right now to peel this back, because I don't know. This is the second time I'm getting eviction. I mean, the second reading, I'm getting eviction. possibilities for somebody. Homelessness. It says broke up. There's a broken home. So, it could be somebody getting kicked out, meaning you got literally put out of a situation, or there's an eviction pending. And somebody needs to pay attention to what's going. You can't sit in nostalgic energy and just worry about it. You got to take action. Ace of Wands. Let me see. Tell me more, Spirit. Somebody has to take action. They may not want to. I feel like they're resisting action, but what it's leading them to is somewhere good. Like it's really leading them to it. Somebody might be renting a room somewhere. That would be interdependence, meaning, okay, I pay a couple dollars to stay, and I don't mean a little bit, couple dollars. I mean a couple dollars, because rooms rent for low income apartments nowadays, right? So somebody may go get them a low income apartment. It'll provide them some stability. Tell me more, Spirit. Maybe they'll get an efficiency, or what you call it, a studio apartment. We got family room. Yeah, so this has happened rapidly. This card represents time anywhere from now, like within the next 24 hours to 4 weeks. So something happened. There's a lot of family secrets. Somebody is not being privy to a lot of stuff, but the lies were being revealed. Yep, in the house. This house is not stable. The lies are coming out. Somebody could look good. I'm trying to tell you, they could dress right, have a whole bunch of roaches in their house. They could dress right, and I used to know somebody who used to wear fur coats and the most fashionable designer bags and accessories, but literally she went broke every week trying to do that. Like we used to make good money working at the phone company years back. And I swear she probably didn't have a dime in her pocket. Or maybe she had gas money to get back and forth to work. But she had a Fendi bag. She had a Gucci bag. She had a fur coat. She had a Rolex. She had all the things. All the things. This is what gives me the lie situation in this codependent stuff. It looked good, but it ain't good. It's like, well, all that glitters ain't gold. Tell me more, Spirit. Mature man. Oh, so that's where the surrender is. Somebody got to grow up. That's what this dark night of the soul is, forcing somebody to mature. They ain't got no choice, huh? Tell me more, Spirit. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Yep, poverty. That's the challenge and the lesson. How to get out this poverty, impoverished mindset, impoverished situation. This is a homeless child working, trying to survive. Tell me more, Spirit. They outside with the rats and the cats. Wow. This is crazy. Okay. Bottom of the deck. What is that? Message of concern. Yes. Listen. If you are in a situation that remotely sound like this, check the mail. Look in your mailbox. Check them notices, because somebody ain't telling you something, and you might have an inkling. You know what I mean? Your intuition is kicking in. You don't like something does. I don't know if they spending all that money on the rent, because maybe they partying a little too much. Maybe they buying a couple things a little too much. Like, where you got the money to do that if we got to pay rent? I feel like there's questions, and they would be in the mail. She's holding up a letter, right? So there's messages of concern. And if it ain't an eviction, it's some sort of home situation that's questionable right now. And somebody needs to start snooping a little bit. But I say all that to say, look at here though. You got love and patience. You got official person in marriage. Somebody needs to make a commitment, or they want to make a commitment, or they're going to make a commitment. There's a commitment here with the marriage. And with an official person, there's love, there's patience, there's interdependence. I know that card says independence, but it's interdependence because these two people are going to work together and they may get married by this official person or they may be marrying their official person or committing. Let me just put it that way. Maybe not necessarily marriage, but there's a commitment and a compromise with an official person. So all of this starts to go away in the likely outcome. Something miraculous is about to happen. I'm not seeing what it is because it goes from night to day. Literally, this is dark night of the soul energy, bam, day. So there's some sort of, perhaps it's the action someone is going to take for their new beginning. I don't know what the action is, but they're going to take it. Or it could just be that this eviction is like what they say, rejection is God's protection. They're going to be forced out of this situation. I got that last night with the tower. So somebody's getting ready to get forced. It was divine masculine. Somebody's going to get forced out of their situation. Yep, they're going to get forced out. It's over. This is good. Tell me more, Spirit. Let me get a couple more before I go. This is good. I don't know how it's going to be. It's kind of like expect the unexpected. That's what I'm getting because it's not adding up. Like this don't add up to this. But if this what it takes to get to this, it is what it is, y'all. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me about them lies and that new beginning. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in their head. That's coming to an end. Tell me about this family room, Spirit, and timing. And this daggone Queen of Pentacles reverse. Separation. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. Somebody is about to be in, well, let me put it like this. Somebody is in separation with their true love. I don't feel like with this being in the past energy, clarifying the family room, somebody is mourning grief, a separation from somebody they love. But it feels like after they get through all their feeling and they start their actual healing journey, they're going to come out of that. Tell me more, Spirit. Joy man and surrender. Butterfly relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child growth. Yes, somebody has to go through this dark night of the soul to heal. This is a transformation of some sort, and it's under the current of all this grief and hardship and bad feelings. Tell me more. One at a time, please, Spirit. Wow. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. This says new beginnings. Take action. So this is what the change in the challenge. This is the challenge. Somebody has to end a cycle in this whole situation. That's what brings about this love, this patience, and this compromise, this unionship. This is given Two of Cups with the Empress energy with that 3. Communication, that 3. Gemini energy. Tell me more, Spirit. Wow. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Somebody is about to end a negative broken home situation. Let me see. Yeah, sword and a rose. Clarity, truth, revelations, force, honor, protection, and power. That is what somebody is about to do. They're getting ready to take initiative to end a situation, put it to bed, to rest, dead it, in order to have what they really desire with the person they really desire it with. They are currently in separation because apparently they settled for this queen. This codependent energy had them convinced this is your family, we good. But it kept them in grief. And spirit disciplined this person over this decision. Wow. All right. Well, look, clock. Need time, takes time, cycles time to heal. Time to heal, to progress. Somebody is this is happening over time, but it's happening. Spirit said that when this person made a choice to be in the past energy with this queen, they got instant karma. Like it came fast. Now they need time to heal because it was like I think they made a snap decision. I'm gonna just stick with what I know, or I'm gonna go this way. This will be my best choice. I don't think they made a decision based on uh where their heart space is. Maybe they made a logical decision, but they didn't make the decision based on their heart. Now this person wants to move into a relationship with somebody. Now they want to have an engagement with somebody. Now they want to bring out the clarity and the truth of the matter and put it in to evolve to the next phase. This is what somebody's trying to do. In the hidden energy, this person is working on themselves. They're healing and they're working on their inner child. Wow. Well, that's your reading, y'all. Take it how it resonates. I feel like somebody is they're moving toward their true love. They're moving toward happiness. There's patience, meaning somebody is may not be waiting, but somebody who has patience for this person. So there's a blessing in this right now. What's the likely outcome? There's a lot they gotta go through before they get here, but I feel like they're in transit right now. Um, yeah. So take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if the reading resonates with you. Peace.